probably see if I missed anything in chat, so I will just take this the opportunity to catch up with chat just a second, and then we are keep going. So it is more active chat is usually an indication to Twitch to push the channel more. I mean, maybe, but I feel like the viewer numbers are also like I don't want to like sound like first of all, like I'm very overwhelmed still by the majority like of people like having so many viewers. So I feel like I still want to stay the way we are, and I rather have like a educational slow moving chat than, I don't know, having a lot of spamming going around. I don't think that is fitting this channel at all, and yeah, I don't think that is yeah, thank you for the compliments all. Thank you, thank you. I would say there is more optimal companion core. Would you say there is a more, or depends on the game and opponent? I don't know which is like more optimal companion core lizard build. Um, is there a comparison to which is like more optimal? Because otherwise, I don't know. Like it obviously always a little bit depends on the different skills and what you found and stuff. So it's like sometimes you have like those skills that, like for example, when you burn haste the core, so then you have like a lot of haste sources, and you can like change up the build a little bit and don't have to play on other items, for example. Otherwise, like you don't have any haste skills, you need more likely more friends, right? And then there's the situation where you have like a very, very low core cooldown, when you can also again consider cutting friends, and then there's like a million other opportunities and options. So if you have like, for example, one of the crazy weapon free skills, you want to run weapons, but if you don't have them, you might don't want to necessarily run weapons, and it is so depending on the situation, right? Mm. Okay, good. Poll was done. We play a little bit of Pygmalion. Let's keep going here. Again, just a reminder, I had before yesterday 6 hours on Pygmalion. This is now, I don't know, one more game that took us 2 hours-ish. So now I have like a little bit below 9 hours on Pygmalion. So just to put this into perspective, how familiar I am with Pygmalion and all the options. What is the game plan? Probably find weapons and hit them in the head and get a health. I mean, that is what Pygmalion does, right? There is no big combo going on in general, with like very few exceptions, of course. So what we're doing is we're hitting in the head, and Beast of Burden and like Regal Blade is early responsible for doing that, and later on you can have maybe a crook build or like your Beast of Burden, and then you can at some point when you have like a million health, you can get like double whammy and I don't know what the other thing is called, like the medium item that does damage depending on your health. Those are the ways you play Pygmalion, kind of, right? And you try to get economy in and health, and then you win the game. Big number, go boom. Exactly. We want to go big number and go boom. So that is the game plan. We're talking about it. I don't know if Pygmalion ever has an alternative strategy. Makes it a little bit, in my opinion, straightforward with a lot of effort clicking here and there, and I'm a lazy person. Anyway, when you sell a small item, this gains 6 damage. I mean, probably I misstock as a other thing in comparison to the Regal Blade. I mean, it probably falls off in comparison to Beast of Burden at some point, because the scaling is definitely slower. I don't know in which, like, what are the Beast of Burden scaling is actually. I want to see that, look that up, just because, you know. So 10 and 20 and stuff. So yeah, obviously the dog has to be weaker. It's a medium item, but you can therefore make it work more easy with Crook, for example. So anyway, it is a nice doggy here, and that is fulfilling exactly the plan we have. Go big, boom, numbers. I mean, 5 region and 5% health is kind of good. Buying and selling small items and, I don't know, get small items and then selling them again is more the game plan here, right? So that is gonna happen. So probably I wanna buy this and that. And then the question is whether I wanna buy this. I mean, maybe not. I don't know about that. So this, or even, yeah, sure, it's a 1 and we scale something. And this is getting bought because we are getting gold out of it, and Pygmalion loves gold. I don't think rerolling here is ever warranted. So the only question is, do I want to buy this here? Why is that 4 gold, by the way? Shouldn't like bronze items be 2 gold? Is it a bug, or is there anything I'm missing? Like, all bronze items should be 2 gold if they're small. Right? But it sells for 2, right? It's just like a full bug and not only selling for 1 and I get screwed out of more gold. Like, it sells for 2, right? Okay. Now that should be a bug. Also, the virus is the other item that has actually the bug, but I never buy virus. I only sell it, and then I'm happy for 2 free gold. So because it's often silver. And then I'm happy about this bug, but that does not seem. Okay. So I think even this is like, before I reroll, I can rather buy this. We're still buffing our dog, which is kind of important early, probably to get over the line. It is synergizing a little bit with the other small item for the next fight, so I don't mind this at all. I feel like that is still okay to invest 2 gold here in a small item. Okay, Pyro, Haunted Kimono, or we have a drone. I would wager the drone is by far the best option here. Because the wing and the crit is premium, right? Both of those. Whether I want to use them now or later, whatever, but I want to have them, so we are going for the drone. I think it used to be only available at silver, and that's why. That is a good consideration, and might have been absolutely the case why it is the way it is. Like, I don't know, but might be true. I have no idea if this item ever was. I mean, yeah, I think it might be true, yeah. So what are people thinking how I do? Oh, there's a lot of faith in my capabilities here. Okay. I mean, also, like, it's kind of like, isn't it like you're like normal gambling? So I don't know, maybe without a cut, like the gambling or prediction stuff. Like, I have never participated. I have to be honest here. Which means like if everyone is setting on I win, they also just get the same amount of gold out, and if I lose, they just throw it. So there's like no net worth kind of in their favor, unless they're comfortable hedging either against the majority, or it's like at least a little bit of split, and then you have at least, you know, if you're more often right, at least something going in your way. Like, isn't it totally bad for gambling if it's like these kind of odds? Was it worth leaving the dog out of the fight to stack plant longer? Huh. I don't think this is an item that will stay on the board, but probably I could have considered that. I'm sometimes a little bit more afraid of the drone than I need to be fair. Like, the drone can easily heal himself, and then if you're not dealing enough damage, he will get extra damage and you die. So drone is not a free one at all. Yo, what's this? I thought this was a dually only stream. Yeah, we're mixing it up. Okay, but it's a good thought. Small freebie is a small shield, and I can sell and so on. I mean, money-wise, we are not in the best position. I mean, there are items, and items are good, but I want to have money and selling stuff, so maybe I wanna get this. 3 gold though. I'd rather go to JJ and buy and sell stuff, probably. I feel like I still need to be stronger than this bit of damage here. And JJ is exactly the place for that. Okay, okay. There's stuff going on. Oh. Screw up. I should have positioned first. Or like positioned somehow differently. Probably more like this. Oopsie. I missed the gold. Do we ever use the succulents as actually scaling? I mean, it's accumulating kind of enough, right, on day 1, to be fair. So we're liking it. And then we're playing it with the kukri? Nah, we're not playing with the kukri. I don't play with the 8 seconds. I mean, it is a little bit of scaling on day 1. Sure. So I will buy this and I will sell this to get like extra damage on the dog. I will put probably extra crit on the dog because I should make sure I'm not losing here. Okay. And then will I ever use bandages over kukri? I mean, so this is 2 procs per 8 and then this is like 11 and then 19, no, 17 or something. 17. This damage here is not accumulating to enough. Goodbye to you. Okay. Weights is not good anymore. Buying this means no reroll. I'm fine with no reroll. I know I missed a gold here in total. That was just an oopsie. On my side. I would say we can get over the line here. I mean, that thing here is actually scaling kind of quick, so that's actually for the first few days probably scaling actually strong and appropriate. I should like it's 5 region already, kinda. As a heal, obviously, and delayed, but yeah, it's scaling. That is a heavy hitting, I don't know, claw thing. That is a good build. Oh, that is a really good build. I mean, your health is low, right? Like 10,000 on, I don't know, day 11, 12. Mate, you're playing Pygmalion. You need to get more health. But other than that, that is a good build. How did I miss gold? So there is like a reward card when I visit a merchant. I'm not only getting +1 value to the reward card, but to the item on the left, but it needs to be exactly on the left to it. If it's just like further down in the stash on the left, it's not really to the left, and then I miss like the extra gold there, and obviously I sold the stuff that was in the stash, and therefore I missed the gold. Yeah. I mean, generally I say I like to get like items here and stuff, but leveling by the end of the day is super important. So I feel like I cannot skip the XP here, unfortunately. 5 chocolates and gumballs is probably better than these scrap shields, just because I get so much more scaling on my dog. It's like 18 damage on the dog extra, and I don't have a good target for the scrap shield, and they're bronze, but they're also gold, so I would get 2 more gold. So this reads like get 18 damage and a little bit of chocolate things, and this reads like get 2 scrap shields and like therefore 2 gold. I mean, that is a close one. This is not a consideration. Sharpening stones are only 3 damage, so no, and I don't have a property. So do I think a little bit of health and more damage on the doggo is better over the 2 gold? Yeah, sure. We are investing like more than 1 gold. Normally, if we buy the cheapest one, smallest item, so if we are willing to buy small items, this is straight up just a little bit more economy without the benefits and stuff. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, good talk about that. I will not screw up again, so we are putting like a chocolate here. And then I know I still need experience, but there are small items, and I want to look at small items for sure. So I want to buy this here. I would probably want to buy this. Do I want to buy a laser security? I don't have a property. It's kind of expensive, so I would have to pay 2, and then I don't reroll. The alternative is I reroll. I have like, I mean, I can sell stuff off here. It's except maybe for this. Maybe this is like gain money, but I don't think I will ever use. I mean, I'm saying this like we can sell stuff, right? So we have like 6 gold. Are there like really good small items I can think of? Not really. It's just like buying and selling, and that it's just cheaper not to reroll and buy and sell this. So we are doing exactly that. Do I ever think I am remotely strong enough for a warrior? I mean, let's make a value evaluation after selling all the stuff that I think we want to sell here. 7, 8, 11, it's about the same, so I think I will use this. We're not probably, I mean, there might be a way that this is better in the long run. Okay, so our board looks something in the lines of this, and there's a warrior that raises us down in, I don't know, 20 seconds, with the heal maybe 25 seconds. And I will need to hit him quite often with the doggy. That is, I don't know. Yeah, we are never ever strong enough here for a warrior. Let's cut it close. He scales, we don't scale, and then we are dead. This is a cloak. I mean, a cloak is a little bit on the doggy, but it's also not the best. It's too slow. A little bit of damage, small items. Here are small items, so that is a lot of scaling. Here we have start of combat haste on on a weapon though, and a wing. Yeah, I don't think so. That this one is actually better. I like the mosquito more. Yeah, no tensity major. Yeah. Well, obviously that would have been better here for sure, but okay. I mean, I feel like this is not the worst because start of combat haste on a weapon is kind of good, and we're running always the weapon no matter if we ever switch to anything or not. So I feel like we did the right decision here. If we go for monster loot, we get free 2 small items, and like the bonus of the monster loot, it's silver though. Free spare changes is not a lot better. It's a little bit of extra health, no health money, but monster loot is just too good, right? And looking at items, even though I like to look at items, it's monster loot. I can only justify this option, but there's that. I probably should still level, even though I don't have really space to fill at the moment. Maybe I can get a freebie option, but like not taking the level up is also not really helping us. So let's take this. I still don't have a property. Scrap shield, well, income is something Pick likes a lot, but no property. This is though also not helping, and this is a random heal item. I ever think a random heal item is helping me more than the income? I have no idea. In this situation, I might be inclined to say once in a while I want to check stuff up. So Give me just a second to get an idea what all heal items are in the pool. Yeah, I mean, so it seems like most of those are not good. Mm. Get rid of other weapons, the Dockers always says target. Probably a good idea though. Probably a good idea. Even though it makes me also weaker. So after consideration though, Akil needs high roll, but if I don't put anything on the board, I'm also not really strong. Income is the future investment though. It's like, what? We have like, if we go perfect, 8 more days, so it's 16 gold and some benefits. If you have income, yalla yalla, do stuff or something, probably. I think there's one thing that does that. I mean, that's a lot of gold. And it's more gold next day, for especially. So maybe I want to pick it. But if I pick scraps, I'm stronger now. Like, I get extra woof power. Extra woof power is also good. Like, this dog should bite a little bit my opponent. He should protect me. So, so many decisions here. How much is like 12 damage? It's like 2 DPS more. Man, decisions over decisions. It's hard. It's hard to play Pygmalion for me. And min-max it. You know what? So this could be a lemonade stand, right? And then I would be the happiest person in the world. It's day 2. Silver is possible. But it's never a lemonade stand. It's like one small item that does nothing. We go with the income. But like losing 3 freeze haste is 1.5 seconds over never doing the damage. I don't think that is correct. Either the fight goes to fatigue or we lost anyway. Do we ever use the cinders on an item? Remotely possible, but not really. Do we ever want to use the chocolate now and then save the feather? Probably. And then we're doing it like this. I would sell laser for dog to get damage. Income will pay off more. Heal item to get something on the board. Yeah. If I know that heal item is good, sure as hell. If I just would knew this. If it's like not good, like I think I wagered why it's not helping a lot. So do we ever win against an opponent that has this board here? I don't think any decision would have mattered. Like, this is just prolonging the inevitable, though. I mean, nah, it's too much. That is never happening here. I mean, he runs out of ammo once a while, but it just, we are scaling here a little bit our whatever, partial thingy. Succulents. That is what we're doing there in that fight. Let's be honest about that. So selling this probably is more damage. You are correct about this. So I should have sold this. Would have not mattered, but that's more like in hindsight, right? Freebie, or we are looking at weapons. I mean, sure, let's look at weapons. There might be good stuff there. There is the exactly same price tag for another kukri. Okay. Do we ever want to buy small items for 2 gold here in this position? To get like 1 DPS extra. So we're paying 2 gold for 1 DPS and then we would have like 30 more DPS on a doggo. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think I can buy that. Yeah, that's just too much. I'm not in the financial power. That would be unresponsible. Sure, we're taking this. We have something on the board. A flail is only good if I have like a golden crook in the next 2 days, right? What are the odds for that? Not happening. Silver items probably where I want to go. High roll potential on good items here. Okay, this is something, but very slow, and I don't like it. start of each day get 100 HP. So I would pay 100, like 8 gold for 100 free HP next day. And then the day after, it's probably around the value. But I miss all the gold that I have right now. And on its own, it's not doing a lot. So this is so like one of those sketchy investments probably. Because like, even though like, I don't know, you would say the same about chocolate there. This would be very different with the dog. As well as I wouldn't buy like 8 gold chocolate in this position, right? So this is more like I get a little bit extra health in the future. But then in the future, 100 health like in day 5, right? 100 health still good. But is it like good enough to like say I'm selling this off and then I buy this? That is a good question. Like, do I think 100 health after the next PvP fight? Like, you have to consider, like, we are making ourselves definitely weaker for the next PvP fight because we get no rewards at all out of buying this for the next PvP fight. And we were struggling in the last PvP fight. Sure, strong opponent, but I wouldn't say we are even averagely strong. So we cannot expect to win fights out of, I don't know, the good heart of people and not having anything on the board and let us hit them with like 10 DPS. That is not going anywhere. So this dog is already like feeling a little scuffed. Unless you find a lot of, I don't know, small items very cheap in chocolate and stuff. This is already, I feel the weakness of this item at the moment. Because we are not scaling fast enough here. I don't think, like, if I had like a lot of gold here, sure, we can consider this. I have not a lot of gold. Do I ever want to talk about a Pix gem? When you buy a weapon, this gains +1 value and 20 max health. So 5 weapons is a globe, and I would need to sell a lot of stuff up. And that is very slowly large items scaling weapons. I don't think so. Don't want to reroll though. Sure as hell. I mean, I have like a little bit of money in the back here, and there might be crazily good stuff. When you sell a weapon, give this +20. That sounds like a lot faster here than this. This should catch up. And a belt is also pretty good. A Jabalian drum. No, that is not good. Okay. Also, I lost, so this has no value and we're screwed and we have to wait until the PvE fight. So we are selling probably our rewards card here first, because we don't want to use the feather without the reward. We are buying the regal blade because something needs to go our way. Then we're selling the laser thing for sure. And then we can consider if you want to sell like probably, I don't know, pepper spray and the feather for a belt in the future to cheese out 50% more gain at different stages or even make ourselves stronger just for the next